Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Fly, Ambrosia. Straight home now.
I... See, it's...
Button.
Well...
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. Fetch! That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you...
Enough.
More than... here, Clive. Sib,
Of what?
of you, the way you've... When we first met, I had you down as a sport at 5 years on. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong, but I changed. Thanks to Sid. And if you hadn't, I couldn't have done any of...
Yeah. All I did was choose hope. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts, just like the others. About all this scrabbling about...
I'll see you back at the hideaway then.
Oh, but I'll make sure Blackthorn gets...
Right. back to the stables, girl. Nice foot.
It's over. Farewell.
Let's go. Run like the wind. That'll do, girl. They don't look happy. It's over. Peace at last. Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia. Be safe.
Well, Clyde. Looks like we're gonna need big sword.
Should have stayed in its shell.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
No. Do it again.
Thank.
Suppose we'd
Give us.
He cracked that crystal. You're joking.
Back, are ya? Not saying fortune, do you? Anything else?
Editors started reading books that don't have anything. with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So,
The helm for this.
salvage... I'm sorry.
Just so I...
What's her name?
Oh.
Yes. Mid said I...
Here, excess heat is now. In other words, this is where the hour expand, not why.
You can stop there. Mid said... Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. The thing, it's no longer...
I see. Would that help?
Oh, I'll gather my...
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind. If you're ready, we leave at once.
Ready, go? You deserve a rest.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The...
Of... Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. things I do.
Sit.
All right.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing. No surprises there.
How may I help you today, Clive? All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid.
Excellent. Right.
How so?
The plating's in, which is what I thought the helm and the honey
Well, if I know who's counselor.
tomes. I've got all this. Can you take this to him?
Right away.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
Up for you. Well, actually, it's for Mid. Could you take a look at that?
Shielding for... What are these notes?
She has some specific requirement, and yet remain cool enough on the outs, as you can imagine.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution. Or,
Perhaps it is...
what do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our... And yet, we have made...
We have, but Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a... Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, noble.
So if we could
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection mid. I shall speak to them, and if you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of the knowledge of the past.
Thank you, Hopper. And since you're asking others to help you...
So you need a...
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need.
The other can assist me in...
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if...
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. So, Clive, who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then,
I have taken the liberty of preparing.
white chocobo eggs. Are you sure this list is right? I would have thought the ingredients would be a little...
Though these items may seem mundane, so much so, in fact, that they were harvested now, of course, they can be obtained with ease.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway.
I will.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia. Now, where's Jill?
There's talk at the glass gate.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the Humphrey?
I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst... Why don't we split up and see? We'll take...
All right.
How about you look for the... I'll find the other things we need. We can meet...
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking.
Buy, sell, or be gone. And
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did.
Garlic and... Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to some... But before we head back... Thank you for asking me to help you today.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle of just being here. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith?
How could I forget? Well, remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running up. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells... Thought you might like to share one.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in... What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and...
You're...
Sorry. It's just... you're right. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I need to give these ingredients to Hop. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing?
Well, very well indeed. I was just explaining to Taya, and now that we have all the...
You can count on me. I've mixed more than...
What about the shielding?
Work is underway.
Apparently, it'll be ready.
Thank you.
Right then. Jill.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you.
It appears our work here is... a shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for one. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will be followed by a rigorous process of testing. Perhaps someone ought to...
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid, but you'll be pleased to know that work on the shield...
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you...
Don't thank me.
Right then, better start working out to the Black Hat.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought...
Displacement stat.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. Let's take this at Mid. You get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take...
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require...
It's finished! It's...
Fuck.
Thank you. That's one down.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell? The Enterprise has 4 mithril...
You don't mean...
Now they've got a finished one to work off.
Good luck to them. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other...
What's the matter?
Nothing. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon, searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. But now she's so close to being finished, I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, in a world where we're not just trying to survive.
I'm working on that, and I'll do everything I can.
All right. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, sod our plans, I'm trusting it.
Are you sure about that?
Something tells me it's...
He'd be proud of you.
You,
I was.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when...
Aye, aye, Captain.
Meg told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive, we'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across... No excuses, now.
Not quite. She said there was...
She said that?
She...
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway there.
Mid.
Is that the thing Toes held?
Obelus.
Yep. You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh. But anyway, got a letter. Urgent, by the sound of it.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention.
What the... Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what?
Well, but next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to talk.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got just like when we built... Anyway, we all set to head to the old hide. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you...
You can count on that. Just be sure to give Sid...
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take.
I hope she's telling the... Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Is that the thing Tomes helped me?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Well. Here. Let's hear it.
Well, it's a lovely bit of kit, it is. One problem is, it won't always get rid, which is why I've been looking for something.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too.
Proper.
So what exactly do you...
Nothing but bomb. If you pour the blackest. So, and do you know what I found now?
I take it that...
I saw a billet on the hunt board for one. Would have gone myself, but, well...
All right.
Thank you, Con...
Crack the crystal too? Joking.
Hopefully... What could be wrong with...
Not really, no.
This won't take... I just wanted to... And you might still be doubting your... Perhaps sharing a...
That bastard still. He's got a kid. He's just...
And that was?
A sword. The metal itself wasn't anything that you could slice a man clean in.
So that's what's trouble.
No.
And if you knew how to... We could arm the curse breakers.
That's about...
I'll see what I can find. Sharper swords are always... And we can't have our master...
You're a soft... But I can't say I'm not great.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about... I got your note. You think something's wrong?
So you can read. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something were. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of him. You've not been working him too well.
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsmen seem...
Then maybe this all has something to do.
I suppose things have been differences. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything.
You're looking well.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Running around after him?
I suppose I am, yes.
Little wonder. There's not many like that make it as far as... Which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people him? Suppose you're not fine. Lord Ignac's the man, and he's got more money. Reckon he'll still be at the inn.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
I appreciate the...
Look, he isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. She says he's hardly been...
I rather think all canids are instinct, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. If we assume that his newfound magic... It may well be that the Bones Lady frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far large... As to where one might find a suitable substitute...
I don't recall ever seeing.
And little wonder. The last elder antelope sighting.
Even so, it seems like
good hunting, Clyde.